Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed and welcome to Crowscare. This game is made by the same developer who made It's Not Me, It's My Basement. Crowscare is a short horror game, RPG game, and a love letter to the Halloween season of autumn. Warning! This game contains themes and depictions of the following: blood and gore, implicated child abuse, extreme violence towards child carriages, implied potential child death. Discretion is advised. Please space or enter to continue. I press escape. Yes, I think that's all I need you to do right now. Pick up the biggest pumpkins in the southeast patch, chase away all the birds, and check on Haley. After that, come talk to me again to figure out what to do next. Oh yeah? And what are you gonna do, Dad? I'm going to sit here and rest. I had to save my energy for the Harvest Festival after all. Oh, come on. You can't even spare a little magic for me? Just this once? Sorry, Rio. You know I have to save my energy. For what exactly? If I spend it all helping with the farm, I'd have none left for the Harvest Festival. And that would be bad, because the Harvest Festival is not filled at all with horrors and animosities. But you're my little champion. You can handle it, right? Unless you can't. Huh? No, yeah, I am the champion. I can totally do it. I've done it before, in a dream. That scarf to me gives me manly vibes. You can count on me, Dad. Mostly because it's red. I'll do it lightning fast. Faster than you can cast any spell of yours, and the hairstyle of this character as well. I thought so. If you need help remembering what to do, just come back and ask me. Or, you know, you could write it down in that journal I got you. I haven't seen you use it since I gave it to you. Why would I write it down when I have you right here? Because it's called being an adult when you write stuff down so that you can remember them rather than asking your superiors all the time about what it is that you need to do. Alright, fair. Either way, I'll be waiting right here. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be moving very far, but I'll get it done now. Good boy. I have another chore for you after, so don't forget to come back to me once you're done. Got it? Move using your arrow keys. Press space or enter to interact with objects. Press X to open the menu and to cancel. But why would I want to cancel? Aha, we save from the main menu. Oh no, Haley became a scarecrow. Have the birds been pecking out all your straw again? Don't worry, I'll fix you up. I'll fix you right up so that you look good as new. In fact, better than you, because I'm the one who catered you on this day rather than my dad. All better. Oh, Haley, you're not a very good scarecrow, aren't you? You're more like a tracked crow. What else do I have to do? Perhaps, I don't know, make it so that its arms are animatronic, so they just move up and down, so that the crows would go away. Like, set it so that the program that would do the arm waving about causes it to do random things so the birds can't fathom out that it's just a machine. A tiny pumpkin, not ready to be picked yet. Remember, every time you say the word tiny, you gotta say it in a small squeaky voice. Okay, not entirely squeaky, but a high pitch, small voice. Not ready to be picked yet. Who the hell's seen a yellow pumpkin, honestly? Well, perhaps they're like that when they're grown. I've never seen a pumpkin in action when it grows. Ah, here are some big old pumpkins. A sizable pumpkin. Look at you. I would have trouble lifting you if I wasn't so strong. Oh, yeah. And what about this one? Orange pumpkins are always the best ones. Don't tell the other pumpkins I said that, though. Hey, other yellow pumpkin. Yes, yellow pumpkin? Apparently we're inferior to orange pumpkins, according to Rio. Are you bloody kidding me? Look at me. I shine as yellow as the sun. Let's see. And you make a great jack-o'-lantern, or a great pumpkin pie, or a great pumpkin latte. Pumpkin lattes are exquisitely delicious. Whoa, you're perfectly round. I bet everyone's gonna be fighting over you. Those are like all the biggest pumpkins in this patch. Do I have anything left to do? We could have a search around before consulting my dad for what is up next. A bale of hay. Boo! You don't scare me, kid. Look at my eyes. What? You can talk? Yeah, what about it? Oh no, nothing. I've met plenty of talking birds before. Why are you hanging around my farm acting all shady? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Look, kid, I'm trying to help you. Something bad is coming. Huh? What is? You're looking forward to that harvest festival, right? Yeah, why? Someone wants to ruin it for you. Worse than you can imagine. But I think if you're careful, you can make sure it turns out okay. Alright. Why are you telling me this, bro? Because kids like you are the ones who need a better understanding of dangerous situations. But, hell, even some adults can't recognize that some birds are too big to scare. But you're just a little bird. Shut up. But keep your eye out, kid. And stay away from the forest, alright? Hopefully this is the only time we'll need to speak, so be careful, you don't want to have to see me again, because I live in the forest. Right. Raw! And that one. Okay, so, excuse me, this is my house, not yours. Well, that's all the birds. Is there anything else I have to do? Actually, I think that's it. I should go tell Dad I'm all done. Perhaps that might be the case, but let's have another look around just to make sure. What about this bucket? A bucket of resting water, the bugs love it. The bugs drown in it. And what about all of these stacks of hay? A large pile of hay. Don't even think about trying to jump in. You know what happened last time. Almost had to pull the hay out of your hay, which is on your skin. For goodness sakes. And that was not a pleasant experience for me or you. So that must be the forest over there. I don't know how I got spit in my glasses, but we'll ignore that for now. Or perhaps it's just dry skin. I get a lot of dry skin around this part of my head. I don't know why. I moisturize it so many times, but yet it will not stop being the equivalent of dandruff. Facts about Flare you didn't know. I dandruff, but not from the hair, or the place in which the hair grows from the head. Right, what about the house? You don't have to go inside right now. I bet that's not even a map. Hello? Dad, I finished everything. Alright. So, already? You're so fast. I knew I could count on you. What do you need me to do now? Here, I packaged some mini pumpkins for you to bring to the library. They want to decorate the windowsills with them. You know how to get there? Of course I do. It's the green building close to Main Street's entrance. They got all the yellow pumpkins in front now, that's right. You're such a smart boy, Rio. 'Cause I'm smart. I could take care of a whole farm by myself. Now that's a bit of a stretch. Don't get ahead of yourself. You still get tangled in the hose every now and again. Well, that's just 'cause I'm small. But I'll deliver these pumpkins ickety-split. Tell the librarians I said hi. I can't exactly move. I'm a scarecrow after all, but somehow I'm a scarecrow with legs. So I need to do his responsibility. So which way is town? Ah, this is town. So I need to look for the building. Ah, that must be the library. So that's the place I'm going to visit last. And somehow I can go through you. I'm not meant to go through civilians of here. Necrotari. Hi, Rio. Rio, it's so good to see you out and about. Hello, Miss Mafuma. I like your sweater. Thank you, you're such a sweetheart. Rio, we were just about to get dinner. Do you want to come with? You're always welcome to join us, you know. That sounds nice, but I'm running chores for Dad right now. Maybe next time? Aw, can't he just do it himself? He only has one leg, and it's rooted to the ground, so how dare you? Also, I think the parrot's very cute. I want you to come eat with us. No, not during the harvest festival season. Dad, you know, Dad can't walk. That's what I thought, he can't walk. Wait, for real? I thought you knew. That's why he's always floating when you see him. I thought he just did that for fun. Nope, he uses some weird levitation magic to get around, something like that. But whenever the Harvest Festival rolls around, he saves up all his magic energy to make a fireworks show for everyone. He doesn't move around much to save up as much magic as possible. And that's where I come in. I always help him, so he doesn't gotta strain himself or nothing. Oh, that makes sense. I think, you know, it's kind of like going to sleep every day. You get energy from sleeping, and then you have to recharge by sleeping, and then you use up that energy when you do stuff during the day, or just existing, kind of like that thing. Do you get it yet? I thought you might. But we'll still get to play together during the Harvest Festival, right? Yeah, of course. I'm really excited. This is actually going to be my first one. No way, really? Do you, like, live here? How come you never went to one before? Isn't it, like, a yearly thing? I remember coming here for the festival before we were friends. It is, I'm always in bed by sunset. Huh? That does seem a little early, I know, but farm work is tiring. Plus, Dad says the nighttime can be dangerous. Any time of the day can be dangerous. Like going out and getting on the bus, that can be dangerous because you could get run over by a car when you're walking to the bus stop. But he's always been saying he thinks I'm strong enough to handle any dangers at night now. So I'm really excited to be outside during the nighttime. And for the Harvest Festival too. It's gonna be a blast. In that case, I can't wait to see you there. Exactly. Rio, it's so nice to see you in town. That smile of yours can really light up a room. Thank you. I can't wait to see you at the festival, Rio. Those pink eyes really give me the spoops. These two are always up to something. You two. What have you two been doing? A statue dedicated to the goddess Lucinia. Lucinia is a goddess of nature. You mean the goddess, or is there more than one? On harvest night, her chalice is said to fill itself with moonlight. In return for such a wonderful drink, Lucinia grants a plentiful harvest season for everyone. It's almost your day, Lucinia. I can't wait to be able to celebrate the Harvest Festival with you. I bet moonlight tastes delicious. I'm sure it does. Hold on a second, I know, well, at least these two characters here. It's always good to see you again, Rio. Thanks. Embry. Hi, Rio. Nice outfit. You look, what's it called? Sharp. Thank you, I picked it out myself. It's not me, it's my basement. You've got great taste, Mrs. Oliver. Thank you. Hello there, Rio. How is your father doing? He's good. We're preparing for the Harvest Festival. Is that why you guys are in town? No, we were just passing through, but since the festival is happening, we're probably going to stay in town for a few days. Well, I see you're with your mom and Dr. D. Where's Dad at? Dad is looking for someone who can fix the car. It's broken down as soon as we enter town. But at least we'll have the festival to look forward to while we wait for it to get fixed. Yeah, but even when there isn't a festival, you guys should stop into town more. I miss you when you aren't here. I miss you too, Rio. Maybe one day we can travel together. Ah, without us? We'd miss you too, you know. Gee, Embry, how come you get to have 3 parents? I'm just lucky, I guess. Yeah, really lucky. I guess I only have one. Rio, did you say something? Oh, no, just thinking to myself. I'll see you guys at the festival. Have a great rest of your day. There's no mother mentioned. No way, you too? It was the strangest thing. A small blackbird telling me to stay clear of the woods. It's almost like the birds want us to avoid the woods for a specific purpose. Like if they're plotting something. They're planning to take over the world, and the only thing to keep us warm at night are their feathers. But we won't share any, because they're pests. A clothing store. You're almost never in here. Anytime your clothes get a tear, you just patch it up. No use in wearing nice clothes on a farm after all. All that hard work going on. Right, the town general store. Whenever you come in here, Mr. Washu sneaks you a piece of candy from under the counter, even when Dad insists to him that you've got enough sweets at home. The store isn't just candy though. It's got a lot of everything. But you mostly come here for the candy. A lot of candy. Kaishu's Bakery. Even though you've never been able to attend a harvest festival before, Dad always brought you back treats to enjoy the next morning. They always taste delicious, but you're excited to be able to get them fresh this time. Right, this is Terry's Gardening Supplies. You stop here with Dad sometimes when you need to replace something on the farm. No matter the day or season, Terry always seems to have freshly cut beautiful roses on display. You are sure he must be a magician of sorts as well, but he always denies the claim when you ask him, because a magician does not reveal their secrets, or the fact that they're a magician in the first place. White Pumpkin, for some odd reason, the town pharmacy. We don't really come here a lot. Whenever you're sick, Dad just makes you some kind of health potion to take care of it. What do you think this is, a real-time strategy game? But of course, he can't always do that for everyone, so having a pharmacy in town is still helpful. In fact, you're pretty sure they buy health potions from your dad sometimes. Maybe if you learn to make them too, you can supply them with some of your own. Supply them with some of my own essences. My own abilities. My own quality of life. So there's nobody else to talk to. I'm not sure if you're in another one of the developers' games. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's a game I haven't played from them. Right, let's do this. Let's go into the library. Thank you again, Rio. No problem. What happened? Dad used to bring you here when you were little. He always reminds you to return your books on time. It is exactly the polite thing to do. It shows that you have some kind of time management as well. A friendly scarecrow with dapper apparel. My bad on my pronunciation of certain words. Alright, let's get to it. Let's go back to Dad. The sky looks so pretty. And I can't wait until I can watch the entire sunset. It truly is a sight to behold. After the Harvest Festival is over, you can sit here and watch it with me every evening if you'd like. That sounds nice. Do I really have to wait until the Harvest Festival though? Can't I just watch the whole sunset with you right now? Well, if you look at the sky, can you tell that it is sunset or just partially sunset? I just think the night of the Harvest Festival will make it all the more special. And I want your life to be full of as many special memories as possible. Don't you think? Yeah, I guess so. How was your trip into town today? Did the library like the pumpkins? Oh yeah, they loved them. Oh, and you'll never guess. I saw both Embry and Necrotery today. Really now? How wonderful. Tell me about it. Emery was out with their mum and Dr. D. Oh, how is their mother doing? That's funny, she asked the same thing about you. How kind. Anyway, they were passing through town, but their cart broke down, but while it's getting fixed, they're going to stay in town for the festival. That's wonderful. Well, not that their cart broke, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. That's not wonderful. But the circumstances of the cart breaking down, allowing them to stay for the festival, is kind of special in its own way. But I'm happy you'll be able to spend time with them again. Yeah, Embry's so cool. I love when they're in town. And the Crotery? Oh, yeah. She was out with her mom too. They invited me to dinner, but I told them you needed help here. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I would have let you go with them. You're good about getting home on time. I know, but I like eating dinner with you too, Dad. That's sweet. You're a sweet kid. Dad? Can I ask you something? Of course. Seeing everyone out with their moms today, I was just wondering, are you ever going to tell me about Mom? Rio, we've discussed this before, haven't we? You don't have a mum. I made you from straw, magic, and a lock of my hair. Why? The only difference between you and Haley over there is that you can talk, and you can walk, and you can think, and you can breathe in and out, and you have a taste buds. That's what you always say, Dad. Do you really think I believe that? Everyone may call you powerful, but even I don't think you can pull off magic like that. I never ever heard of anyone bringing someone to life through magic. You think I can't do it? If you can, then show it. I want to see you do it. No thanks. One kid is enough for me. Is there anything else you need done before the sun is finished setting? Well, I do need some mushrooms for a potion I want to make, but they only grow in the forest. I'll give them myself tomorrow. Huh? But Dad, what about your magic? I thought you need to save up energy. I can spare a little to go into the woods for an hour. I could get them for you, Dad. That way you don't have to worry about it. No, I don't want you to. The woods are dangerous, you know. There's rumours of an evil witch who lives there. I hear she eats children. And you, Rio, are a child. Yeah, I bet that evil witch people talk about is just you. Yes. Don't make jokes like that, Rio. Sorry, Dad. I didn't mean it. Really, don't worry about it. But to be clear, you shouldn't joke around with stuff like that. I can get them tomorrow. It's fine. Okay. And I love you. I love you too, Dad. It's almost time for bed. Why don't we go inside? I'll have other stuff for you to do tomorrow. Let's get you to bed on time and I'll see you in the morning. Alright. Dad's asleep. I can totally go get those mushrooms. Dad's been saying himself that I've grown up strong enough to handle any dangerous things at night. I bet he'll be extra impressed by me if I show him that I can go get the mushrooms on my own. No, he won't. He won't be impressed. He'll be both worried and extremely angry that you just went on your own without him, without his consent, and that he warned you about the forest. And he won't have to waste any of his magic either. The forest is right next to the house, so even if I get a little lost, I don't think I'll be too far from home. Oh my gosh. Now all I need is a lantern. I don't know a lot about the night, but I do know it gets dark. Real dark, apparently. But whenever Dad needs to see something in a dark area, he takes out an old lantern to keep things light. He even taught me how to use it. And it should be over... there we go. That sound wouldn't totally wake Dad up. Now, all I gotta do is get out really quietly. That's not quiet. That is a... What? This is... the night? It feels so weird. If it's night... then that up there must be the moon. That is indeed the moon, with a purple cloud. Uh-oh. Huh? Well then, would you look at that? What is this? My hands, this thread. What happened to me? Dad really, he really was telling the truth, huh? You knew if I ever went out at night, I'd see that. I really am a scarecrow. But I don't understand. Dad, he always told me I was a scarecrow, even when I didn't believe it. When I thought he was just kidding. There are certain things your dad would be kidding about, and other things that he would not be kidding about. This is one of those times where he was not kidding. So if this was never really meant to be a secret, why was I never allowed to go out at night? It's weird. I feel so different, and yet it still somehow feels like myself. What am I waiting around for then? I could get those mushrooms. Yeah, get the goddamn mushrooms with the transformation that we have now. And it's nice, even the save sprite is different. Lovely. Although the crops are more... I was about to say more red, but it's just like a dark brown. Oh, hi there again. Hey, kid. You stupid? Hey, it's you again. What are you doing here? Ain't it past your bedtime? Yeah, how'd you know? You should go back home. That witch they talk about, she ain't no joke. Oh yeah? Just go home, kid. I will. I gotta get some mushrooms from my dad first. Better get them quickly then. Exactly. You better not mess... Huh? What was that noise? Well, something there. That for me? What, that was me? I didn't even feel it. I really am just all straw, huh? I see. This must be why I wasn't allowed out. If this tear was any bigger, my whole leg might empty out. No, it's okay. Dad was going to start letting me go out at night for the Harvest Festival anyway. So then, he must think I'm big enough to take care of myself. I won't be scared by some little scratch. I'll just shove the straw back in, cover it up with some mud, then sew it back up once I get home. Yeah, that'll work. I can handle things at night and like this. Even Dad thinks so. Right? Well then, for goodness sakes. Don't wander too far. Don't wander too far off the path. So we should always stay on the path. The woods are dangerous. Beware the witch who lives here. I'm not going to detour into a path that I might get lost in. And what does this say? Beware the witch. Don't traverse the woods alone. We kind of already broke that rule. A witch lives nearby. Tread carefully. Damn it, Are you following me? No. Why would I do that? I don't know, man. You kind of acted like you were worried about me before. You imagine things, and that's what you think. Why are you here then? I'm not. I'm leaving right now. And they go... Wait. Did I just suddenly realise now that we're lit up? A dangerous witch lives past this point. Best turn back. Yeah, I imagine so. Also, we're gonna traverse through the rest of these woods. Something wicked this way lives. Okay. You sure about that one, or are you just trying to scare me? A pair of old boots lays in the grass, as if whoever was wearing them was plucked right out. How does that happen? Walking around the forest without shoes would hurt, wouldn't it? It's not the fact that he didn't want to wear their... Well, they didn't want to wear their shoes. It's the fact that they were vanished out of sight, and the only thing left that remained of their existence was those shoes. Just a bush. Don't traverse the woods alone. Right. Don't stay in the woods too long. She's outside more than you'd think. I think we've already done that, though. We're already past the point of no return when it comes to the duration of which we're out here. And that's just what you would call one of those. Alright, can we actually go beyond there? I believe we can't, but we may never know. And where the hell are these mushrooms? Northeast of the woods, then. Looks like you found the mushrooms. Looks like you found them before I did. We could have just went looking together, you know. Can you just take your mushrooms and go home already? I am, jeez. I'm gonna pluck these mushrooms. That wasn't too hard after all. What was that? It sounded like a tree fell. Well, I got what I needed. I'll just go home then? Yeah, but the question is, can we go home? Is the bridge that we crossed now fallen over? The answer to that question is, of course. That was the tree. Great. That noise. The trunk fell. How am I going to get back home now? Now, what's this? Who's speaking? Who was that? It's the witch. Hi there. You're a little scarecrow boy. That's new. Please don't eat me. I'm nothing but straw. And he can't go back the way he came through. No path to return to. In cases like these, I think a bridge will do. Hey, hello there. How'd you do that? I want to know how to build bridges too. As in, like, friendship bridges. There you go. Well, that was a nice witch. But I think something else might be at work here. I wouldn't say anything else. Oh, good morning, Dad. Good morning, son. Oh, good news, huh? Turns out, I don't have to go looking for mushrooms today after all. When I was checking through the cabinets today, I saw some right in front. I was certain we had run out, but I suppose I was just overlooking things. I'm sure Dad knows. Oh, yeah, silly Dad. You just weren't looking hard enough. They are the mushrooms you needed too, right? I wouldn't say those words like that, dear Rio. Yep, I've got everything I need. See? I told you didn't have to worry about it. Yeah, anyway, what do you need me to do today? I want you to make hail bays of the small piles of hay in the northwest field, chase away some more birds, and check on Haley again. You could do that, right? You can always ask me if you forget anything, and come talk to me again after you're done. Okay? Okay, we can do that. Lovely. Right, something about Haley looks different today. Is she angry? That mouth does not look happy. And those deep blue eyes as well. Well, all your straw is in place, huh? But I'll see you later, Haley. What else do I have to do? Chase away these goddamn birds. The one with eyes is not scared of me. It was real stupid what you did last night, kid. Hey, it's you again. Do you have a death wish? Are you talking about the witch? Is that who you wanted to warn me about the other day? 'Cause you didn't need to. She was nice to me. She helped me get back home. That's because you didn't have anything she wanted, such as blood. Huh? You were only straw and fabric. No use in killing a stupid scarecrow. I don't understand. Of course you don't, 'cause you're just a kid. So be a good kid and don't go in there again. And don't sneak out at night anymore. Well, that's all the birds. Again. Is there anything else I have to do? Yeah, there's the northwest fields of hay. But is there anything else related to pumpkins that I need to do first? Well, actually, there's these stacks of hay. A bale of hay. A small bale of hay. Not really to be picked yet. None of these need to be picked. You need to help finish helping around the farm. God damn it, me and my words, but still. And the random corns of wheat, or random bits of wheat. A large pile of hay. I'm not thinking a pile of hay. You know, it's a little weird after my discoveries last night. I won't think about it too hard. And then that. And then this. Wait a minute, how does the dad even know that all of this is out of place? Now, what do I do? Actually, I think that's everything. I should go talk to Dad again. Is there anything to do with the woods again? Rio, please don't go too far. Sorry, Dad. I won't do that again. How does Dad even know? He's right here. It's not like he can see us. I finished everything. Wonderful. I knew I could count on you. Hey, Dad. Yes, son. Can you tell me about the witch who lives in the forest? Haha, I'm sorry. Did mentioning it the other day scare you? You don't have anything to worry about, Rio. Even though we live quite near the forest, she can't get near here, or the town. And why would that be? Really? Why is that? That witch you see, she isn't just a witch, she's a crow too. That's why we have so many scarecrows, don't you know? They help ward off evil spirits, including nasty old crows. Then explain why Haley is in bad condition because she kept being plucked by crows. Really? Then how come I always gotta chase the birds away myself? I guess that's just because you're the best scarecrow there is. Yeah, I am pretty great. But, so there really is a witch then, who lives in the woods. And we're sure she's evil. Well, if she's good, I wouldn't know it. I have never seen her myself, if you can believe that. Maybe she really is just an old wives' tale. Or maybe it just means other scarecrows are doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. You aren't worried about it, are you? Oh, no. I mean, I've never seen her before either. The more... It's like earlier when you talk about the mushrooms being like, are those mushrooms being good? And now you're saying, I've never seen her before either. These are snippets that you imply that you've been in the forest and picked up the mushrooms and talked to the witch. Like, all of these things are adding up to the fact that the dad will point out at some point in time that you've done that. So I guess everything's the way it's supposed to be. If it's alright, I have a few extra errands for you. Yeah, of course, Dad. It's like you said, you can count on me. For starters, I'll need you to... Dad's asleep. Don't psych yourself out, Rio. I gotta see her again. I have to thank her for helping me yesterday. And if she can't come to town, then I'll have to go to her. It'll be okay, just like yesterday. She found me pretty easily, so she can't live too far, right? Why are you thinking that going to her is the best course of action for your immediate needs? You need to see to the Harvest Festival, not see some witch that looks like that looks like a crow. I just went past that crow, for goodness sakes. I'm glad I saved nearby, because otherwise I would have psyched myself out. It's you again. Didn't I tell you to stay home? Heh, you're not my dad. Yeah? And what would your dad say if he saw you doing this? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm already outside. I just want to thank her for yesterday, that's all. If you had just stayed home, this wouldn't have been an issue. Well, what about you then? It doesn't seem like you're ever home at night. Whatever. You're not going to listen to me anyways, right? Fine then, go on ahead, see if I care. But don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, like yesterday you warned us. It's this way, right? Yeah, it has to be. I'm sure I'll make it there soon. Are you going to insist? Huh? What's this? I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I hope you die, and I hope it's because they kill you. Jeez, what's this all about? Something happened. Also, we're lost. Fire will not burn our bridges. Fire will bring them together. Fire is a main weakness against straw. And for goodness sakes. Oh, I see. Light torch. Light torch. I don't think we have anything to light these torches with. Huh? A lit flame. Oh, it's some kind of puzzle. It's some kind of puzzle going on here. And that one. It's a small little puzzle to fathom out. 1, 4, 3, 2 if you're going from left to right, top to bottom. Another bridge. This witch must really love bridges. A bridge witch. Now that's unique. But... No! Don't say it like that. That sounds like another word. A witch. No, neither of them sound right. And one of them sounds kind of rude as well. No, thank you. This these woods are now a labyrinth. Where are we? Oh, it's a scene. Hello? Oh, the little scarecrow boy from the other night. How did you get here? I followed all the signs that said don't go here, a witch lives up ahead. Those silly little things. I never bothered to take them down. I've no idea who put those there. But yes, I suppose that's me. I am a witch. I suppose that's why I don't get many visitors. Well, except for you, it seems. What about you, little scarecrow boy? I've never met anyone like you before. What are you doing here? Oh, that's because I have something for you. Like, what's this? A flower? For me? I have to say, she's got a really good design to her. How sweet. What is this for? For helping me get home the other day. I would have been stuck in the woods if it wasn't for you. I see. Thank you very much. Though it is quite late for a visit. Do you always come out at night? No, this is only my second time ever. Do your mom and dad know you're out here? Oh, my dad doesn't know. I'd get in trouble if he did. And your mom? I don't have a mom. I see. Would you like one? So which could be the mom and the already dad is... Oh dear. I apologise. That must sound so sudden. It's just... I've been alone out here for so long. Why, I can't even remember the last time I saw another person. And it's just... Forgive me if I appear a bit emotional. It's just... I had a child once. But children don't stay children forever. That is... Is Rio's dad her child? But if that's the case, then how did he escape without any legs? It's the only thing I can think of. Because how was he brought into existence? That child grew up and left me here on my own. Ever since, I've been, well, having a bit of empty nest syndrome, as they say. What's with that grin? Your generosity and your kind smile. It just reminds me so much of my own little one. So, I wouldn't mind if you wanted to come back again. Why, you could come visit me every day if you'd like. I can make extra dinner to share, and you can help me cook, or read in my library, or play in the yard. It would be like having my little one back home again. Do you like that idea? Yeah, I really like that idea. Wonderful! Well then, let me ask you one last thing. What is your name? Oh, I'm Rio. What about you? I'm Vinna, but you can call me Mom. Great. Dear Journal, Dad got you for me a while ago, but I never used you. It's not that I didn't want to. I just didn't have anything exciting to be writing about. But now I do. The witch that people will say lives in the woods. I met her. And, well, she's my mom now. Just from 2 days, I've already decided that the person that I just met is now my mother. During the day, I help on the farm and spend time with Dad. But when it's night... Hey! Here we go. I sneak out into the woods and visit Mom. I really like it. It's like 2 different sides to a person. During the day, they're with one person. At night, they're with another person. And they have different appearances too. I help her around the house like I do with a farm, but it doesn't feel like a chore. She always has new stuff to find. Like the first time I went there, I found what? Well, here's the inside. Please forgive the mess. I'm not used to, well, any company at all. Had I known I'd be having a guest, I would have tidied up a bit. I think it looks great in here. Reminds me of home. Well, I'm happy to hear it. I'm still thinking that Rio's dad is this witch's child. Here, I'll prepare some snacks for us. Feel free to look around. You can eat carrot, correct? So, you can eat correct. I don't know why I thought carrot was correct. Being made of straw and all. I think so? I never really tried it yet. Right. I guess we'll see. Make yourself at home. But Dad is going to find out sooner or later that you've been sneaking out. A wooden box full of unknown contents. There doesn't appear to be any kind of way to open it, and it's best not to pry into other people's personal property. An old sack of hay. It's old because the last time she gathered hay was, well, her child was around. Oh, that's my cauldron. It can be used to brew potions and other things, but lately I just use it to make soup for dinner. Well, a cauldron can be used for many things. And for goodness sakes, you're going to make a lot of soup with that big cauldron. Right. Doesn't appear to be any kind of way to open it. A lit candle. A kitchen sink. It's spotless. You said you would get in trouble if your dad knew you were out here. Don't worry. I'm your mom and I say it's okay. The cabinets are full of normal kitchen supplies, but nothing useful right now. But there could also be an assumption that she is hiding about the fact that we're their child, and that the fact that I thought earlier about Rio's dad being her child, but it could also be the fact that both Rio's father and this person that we now call Mom, they're both the parents of this child, but somehow they got separated. A tall bookshelf filled with books. Like it would do. The books seem to be about spells, potions, and similar magical things. Perhaps I can learn a thing or two about magic here. An open book sitting atop a drawer. Some people are like that. Reading it, it says, "To read and to write is a powerful tool that should not be overlooked. There is so much in words, and in the world itself. There is power in words, but there's also power in emotions too. But power's not all. There is sadness in words. There is joy, fear, comfort in words. Sadness, voice of my beloved, telling me their feelings have vanished. There is joy in the cards I received for my birthday, reminding me how much my friends care for me. There is fear in the sign that tells me, danger beware. And yet I've always find comfort in the yellowed pages of a book." Okay, books. Titles you can't pronounce and the words inside are no different. Nature, plant studies, other things around the world you live in. Spells, potions, and similar magical things. Okay, that one. Okay, so this bookshelf is slightly different. Yeah, a bright yellow book rests atop the shelf. Open up, it seems like a journal with lined spaces to write in. There is writing here. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Oh gosh, where have I heard this before? Isn't this like in eye test or something like that? When you got to read like certain lines because they have different sizes and spacing and all that? Yep, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Yep, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Yeah, and different ways of it writing. So like the capitalization or the lowercase or the font or the style of font. Someone has repeated a sentence over and over again in this book. It's a way of interpreting information. And there's this yellow book too. A bright yellow book rests atop the shelf. Open up, it seems like a journal with line space to write in. There is writing here. The alphabet. The alphabet. The alphabet. The alphabet seems to be written over and over in a variety of different ways. But can you do it backwards? Oh look, there's a screw loose over there. A pile of old haystacks. What's this? I have found a big pile of sacks, sitting in front of something on the floor. I want to get a closer look, but before I could, I heard Mom say... What did Mom say? "Rio, I finished preparing everything. Come sit with me." "Oh, I'll be right there." So I went to go eat with her. Well, I hope you like apples. Because that's the only thing on the menu, apples. They're in season right now, so I have a lot stored up. Whoa, these taste delicious. I hope it's not like in that one tale where the apple is poisoned by that evil hag, old hag. Thank you, Mom? Sorry, I'm not used to saying that. I'm sure. I know it's certainly been a while since I heard that. It feels nice. All my friends have moms, you know, and I never thought that one day I'd get to have one of my own. I understand. I never thought I'd be able to have a child again, and yet here we are. You know, I should introduce you to Dad too, but I have to figure out a way to do it without letting him know I snuck out at night. He always told me that nighttime could be really dangerous. But look at me now, out at night and totally fine. Exactly, he has right to be concerned, you know. There are many dangerous things in the night, and even more so out in the woods. You know, you could say there are dangerous things out there in the day and afternoon, but we've already gone over that. Really? Then why do you live here? Because I'm stronger than all of them combined. Really? You must be a super powerful witchman. You flatter me, but I don't think so. I'm strong enough to handle the things that go bump in the night, but not as strong as I'd like to be. How strong do you want to be? 'Cause, like, my dad's a pretty strong witch too. He brought me to life after all. I can see that. If you want, I can ask him how he did it. Then I could tell you, and you can get as strong as he is. There's 2 bad endings to this game and 1 good true end. I wonder if the bad ends imply that this child trusts this mom a bit too much. I have my plan to get strong, and it won't be too much longer before I can see it through. If you say so, I guess. But if you change your mind later, let me know. Will do. I sat and finished the rest of the apples with her, and then I went home. She said she'd try to be more prepared for my next visit. Great. The next time I visited her, I asked her about... that didn't work either. You trying to make magic? I'll never be able to make this potion. Sure you can. It isn't that hard. To you, it's not hard. Why don't you try again? If you're feeling confused, you can always ask me for help. Okay. What are we trying to make here, little Rio? I still don't get it. What order do I put the ingredients in? It really isn't that complicated. You just have to remember a few simple steps. It's hemlock root before cobwebs. Cobwebs come before water lily. Hemlock root comes after brown caps. Great. Hemlock root is also before brimstone, and brimstone comes before cobwebs and water lily. Oh, and of course you need to put thistle in before everything else. What goddamn more do you need to remember things in? For me, I need to print screen these things, because I can't remember orders and stuff like that. See, that's not too hard to remember, is it? Yeah, for a witch like you, it's not hard. You've probably done it under your breath. Kinda... dearie me, I may need to refer to some things, like my image files, in which there's nothing you need in there, Rio. Come back and finish the potion, I'm sure you can do it. Look. And I'm highly suspicious of that red door. Yeah, definitely that red door needs a visit. Absolutely that red door. And that screw is still there. Exactly, that screw is still there. Tall cabinet is way too tall to reach the top without some kind of assistance. Like this box, for example. Great, we can't even use the box to help us out. Or that sofa. A cabinet full of ordinary household items, goodness sakes. Right here, a grandfather clock is missing its hands. Just like you're missing a beating heart because you're made of straw. But then again, you may just been given one anyways. I still don't get it. What order do I put the ingredients in? And just list them from top to bottom, for goodness. It's not from top to bottom, it's literally a bloody riddle. But you know what? That makes things more interesting rather than simply saying, well, here's number 1, here's number 2, here's number 3, etc. If I get this wrong, I'm going to be in a world of pain mentally, internally. Everything. Something along those lines. Honestly, I don't get it sometimes. Right, we have ourselves a goddamn sticky note. And on this sticky note, we put in thistle and brown cap. and then hemlock root, then brimstone, then cobweb, then water lily. And hey, I think I did it. See, I told you it was easy. There we go. Some things you have to try and guess where they are, because there's no mention of the positioning of brown caps, but it goes... So hemlock goes after brown caps, but thistle comes before everything else. So that's the only indicator that brown caps is second. You'll be an expert potion maker in no time, just like your mother. You think so? I made some potions with Dad in the past, but he'd always only let me make really specific recipes. I think he doesn't think I'm ready for the more advanced stuff yet. How silly. At this rate, you'll be an expert in no time. He'll be like, how'd you know to make this so naturally? Is there somebody else teaching you, like that witch in the forest? Come over here now. Help me with these potatoes for dinner. Yes, I'm making potions and she's making potatoes. I hope you don't mind that dinner has only been fruit and vegetables lately. It's hard getting good meat out here, and I usually try to preserve what I can find for a special occasion. The rumours say that you kidnap children and eat them. I don't mind. I actually like salads and stuff a lot. It's easier for my straw to touch, basically. Mom. Yes? Can I ask you something? Of course, go ahead. There's a lot of scarecrows back in town. I was told it was to keep you away. But I'm a scarecrow. Do I, like, hurt you or something? Oh, no, dear. It's true that the scarecrows keep me away, but you're just one little scarecrow, and such a polite one too, with a smile only someone as cute as you could pull off. You're nothing I can't handle. But the amount of scarecrows in your town, my, it's just nauseating. It feels like every home must have one or two sitting outside. I can't stay around that many scarecrows for so long. I'd get terribly sick. You know, if you know that they're not moving objects and they're not a threat. But then again, I can't really put myself in a position to have some kind of phobia or something which I literally cannot stand. I'd collapse. I see. Don't give me that look. Like I said, I can handle a little scarecrow like you. But I want you to be able to see everyone in town too. I'm sorry, Rio, but I think it's clear they don't want people like me there. Crows? Crows. I felt really bad about that. I'm sure the townspeople would like Mom if they got to know her. Maybe I can convince them to take all the scarecrows down. That's a bad idea. Then they'd see she's not all bad at all. Not bad at all, sorry. But what about the other crows? Like the one that can talk. She even saved me from the nightmare I had. Yeah, the nightmare that you got yourself in the first place. Journal, I'm not sure if I should write about it. I hear that writing things down can make you remember them better. But something happened last night. I had a nightmare, I think. I don't know what else it could have been. Do you not think that your mother is the source of that nightmare? Even Mom said I must have just been sleepwalking. But it felt so real and so scary. I can't stop thinking about it, even after she told me it wasn't real. It all started last night. I was getting ready to come back home and sleep until morning like I always do, but what happened? It's raining. Oh my, sounds like quite the heavy storm. Mama, what do I do? Scarecrows get all soapy in the rain. How am I going to get home? Well, I'm not sure if you can in that case. You can stay here though if you need to. I'll clean out the storage room to remove anything dangerous. And there's an old bed in there too. But what about my dad? I'm always in bed in the morning. If he sees I'm not home, he's going to freak out. I'll get in so much trouble. I see. How does this sound then? Sleep here for tonight, and rise before the sun and right before the sun rises, I'll come and wake you up. Then you can run along home before your dad wakes up. Does that sound okay to you? I guess so. You promise to wake me up on time? I promise. And you also tuck me in? Of course. Mom took me into the storage room. It was a bit cramped and there wasn't any windows. But there was a bed there, and it felt warm and cozy. I also wonder if this witch is susceptible to sunlight. She told me she would come back to wake me up in the morning. Then she left, and I went to bed. And then it started. Well, isn't that just great? Was it a nightmare that caused the scream? Or was there really a scream? Oh, shoot, my lantern! But that scream, what was that? Mom? What was Mom doing? The crate has a large crack in it. It seems like it could open, but not with your bare hands. Maybe if you had something to pry it open. The lantern is shattered. You don't want to get too close to broken glass. Exactly, you don't want to cut your straw. Or cut your ties or anything like that. A wooden box full of unknown contents. There doesn't appear to be any kind of way to open it. God damn it. Right, let's save and see what's going on. Let's go everywhere else other than the red room. Let's see. Mom, where are you? It's really dark out, but at least the rain stopped. Is Mom somewhere outside? That scream. I'll go look for her, but I don't think I can get around just from the moonlight alone. I need a lantern, but I broke mine. Maybe Mom has something I could use? It shouldn't be too bad, right? All I need is a lantern and lamp oil. You say that like it's an easy thing. A locked chest with a pretty golden trim, sorry. You have no idea what could be inside. A large bed, it's empty. There's 2 pillows there. A book lies on top of a dresser. In it, it reads. Well, how the hell can you read? It's too dark. The world can be the way you wish it to be, if you wish for it strongly enough. However, it never hurts to ask for a little outside help. Feed your wishes to the gods, and they will feed you in return. Heavenly O Father, please grant me a lantern with lamp oil. Right, a tall bookshelf filled with books. The books, okay, about that. Right, and a comfy sofa. Right, sack of hay. Anything different in... Oh, I've never been in this room before. A stout bathroom sink resting in front of a dusty mirror. Run the water? Hot. The mirror has fogged up. Oh, hello, 6428. Hello? What could that possibly be? This one in particular seems to be full of bathroom supplies. Hello, an old toilet. You don't have to go. But there's like a lantern there for a second. You know how the darker black is within the center of the object? That kind of looks like a lantern's flame, but it's kind of like a negative flame because it emits darkness rather than light. There doesn't appear to be any kind of way to open it. The bathroom tub has been filled. Drain it, and what's this? It's a knife. I can take it with me, I guess, but I'll need to be really careful holding it. Press space or enter in front of sacks of hay to destroy them. Hell yeah. That is a good thing. What can we get out of these things? I don't know, but I'm not going to read that note just yet. Right. I put a red said book about power and emotions and the power of words. Right. There's a trapdoor in the floor here. I wonder where it goes. I can't get it open though. It's locked. Oh wait, there's a spot to input numbers. Aha, 6, 4, 2, 8. There we go. There we go now. It was in the bathroom all along. Okay, we're going to go down the trapdoor. Right. Wait a minute. I don't know why I thought that looked like Mario from Mad Father. A bright yellow... It kind of looks like... Hold on. Open it up. It seems like a journal with line spaces right in here. Library. Miss B works at the library. Miss B is a librarian. Miss B teaches kids how to read and how to write. I wish Miss B was my mom. Great. A tall bookshelf filled with books. Books have titles you can't pronounce and words inside are no different because they're filled with complicated stuff that children cannot understand. This painting is so lifelike. It feels like his eyes are following around the room. Great. Oh my god, they literally are. Like it's really, it's a really small amount of movement, but you can tell. You can physically... There's supposed to be wheat in there, not blood. There's a piece of paper on the ground. No one is safe traveling in the woods. Not as long as she is here. They are all doomed the moment they set foot into the forest. I set up signs to warn them. I don't know if she knows I'm the one who's doing it. Even with warning, it's still too late for some of them. I at least found solace in believing their ghosts will haunt her forever. You talking about Mama? She couldn't possibly do that, especially with all this blood around. It could not possibly be her. Right, let's see what's up here, actually. Actually, that way goes to a chest, I believe. There's some scratches on the wall there. And there's another drawer here. A drawer? Is there something inside? Whoa, crowbar. It's kind of small, though. Can I use this anywhere? Well, actually, yeah, there was somewhere where I needed to use a crowbar. So that kind of was a good old indicator. A ladder. Where could I use this? Oh, we could just simply grab the ladder. So we have a knife. Hold it extra carefully. Ladder. Hope you're not afraid of heights and a small crowbar. You're not very strong, but it might be useful in prying something open. Exactly. Like a box of some kind. Let's see what we have going on over here. I believe going to the red door probably goes to an ending. I'm not too sure. Possibly? But it feels like too much of a cliche to just leave alone. Yeah, for some odd reason it reminded me of Mario, but in Aya Drevis's clothing. Oh, hello. Something is brewing in here. Witch or alchemy-like. The shells are filled with strange magical ingredients and vials. It looks familiar to stuff Dad has back at home, and yet you've never seen some of the things here before. Exactly. Because every single kind of atelier has different things in it. Don't think any of these are any different, but I'm going to do it just because I like playing the part of process of elimination. If it's not this, then the process of elimination works, and you look at the other things. And if there's nothing there, then you truly waste your time. The cauldron swells with something red. Blood. It smells terrible. Ugh, even Dad's worst potions don't smell this bad. What kind of potion is this? The door is locked. Looking closer, there's small text on the door. It reads, "Do you have the time?" No, we don't have the time, actually. We need to find some arrow keys and then put it on the clock, and then that would tell the time, possibly? But we haven't found any arrow keys. We need to find some more things around the house before we can interact with this any further. I wonder what this says. She's found my old writing. She hid them from me, so I can't look at them anymore. She warned me not to do it again. Joke's on you, old hag. I'm already smarter than you think. Oh dear. Well, that's no good. Oh, this thing! What are these things? Ah, clock hands. They must go to the broken clock, but the only thing is, do we know what time we need to set said clock? Also, where is... Oh yeah, the clock was in the library, wasn't it? It has to be in the library. Where else could it be? There we go. Got something for you. Aha, the clock's hands magically move themselves into place. 12:05. So the code must be 1205. I think anyways. It's the only possible explanation I can think of. Where was the trapdoor again? Here we go. It says the following. 1, 2, 5. The door unlocks. Hell yeah. What else awaits in here? Let's see. There's a book on the dresser. It seems to be some kind of a recipe book. It reads 2,678 bowls. That's a rather specific number. 19.5 gallons. Measures about 30 in total. But you can always add more and drink whatever is left over. Why would there be... Oh, there's a lantern there. Yay, a lantern! Now I just need lamp oil. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. Excuse me, that was really rude. The shelves are filled with strange magical ingredients and vials. Never seen some of the things there before. Where did we see oil before in the house? Do we have to remember those numbers? I hope not, but we'll... Excuse me? A skull sits in a chair that you can't recall seeing it in this room before. Exactly. Wonder what that tries to entail. I knew that shadow was there. How dare you? Yeah, this. There was lamp oil there. Now I can use this lantern, and then I'll go look for Mom outside. Great. Now we've got this entire room filled. Maybe it's just my eyes. Now it says 616. Or 0616. Or 1816. Something along those lines. It's definitely not that here but at the time of this recording. At the moment for me it's nearly 5 to 10 in the evening. It's okay. Don't freak yourself out. It's gonna be fine. Mum said herself that she was strong enough to handle anything out in the woods. So I'm sure she's okay. Yeah, exactly. Oh. What the? Rio? Rio, what's wrong? Are you alright? There's what? Outside, there's... Dead. Someone's dead outside. Pardon me. She's on a tree and she's all bloody and she's not moving and I think she was attacked. I heard her scream and I thought it was you and I got scared so I tried to find you and... Calm down, Rio. Let me see. I bet that's just a nightmare. There's nobody out there. Rio, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's no one out there. Huh? But she... Come look. Okay. It was just like she told me. There's no one out there. It's just a forest. But how could that be? She was right there. I saw her. Is it possible you're just seeing things? Huh? You said you heard a scream earlier, right? I didn't hear anything all night. But I think maybe you were just sleepwalking. Sleepwalking? You've probably just had a nightmare and snuck on over here in your sleep. It was probably from all the stress. You wanted to go home to your dad, didn't you? Well, I suppose it's only natural to be afraid staying here. Oh, silly me, trying to be a mother again. I'm not fit to be a mum anymore, am I? No, don't say that. I love coming over and spending time with you. I think you're right. I was just having a nightmare. You know, it isn't raining anymore. And the sun is supposed to rise soon. I can only take you up to the bridge, but... Would you like me to walk you home? Yeah, I'd really like that. Thanks, Mom. She walked me home and everything felt normal again. I went to bed, woke up and saw Dad in the morning like normal. I guess it really was just a bad nightmare, but I never had nightmares like that before. Dear Journal, I'm going to visit her again tonight. I have to, because I won't be able to see her tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is the Harvest Festival. It technically starts at midnight tonight, but... We always wait until the next night, to have to actually celebrate a festival part. On Harvest Night, you're supposed to spend time with loved ones and whatever. And then you start the actual Harvest Festival on the night that follows. I think it's silly, but I don't know. Holidays are always kind of weird. I always spend the day with Dad. And I'll spend the night with Mom. So I'm glad in that way I can still kind of celebrate with her too. Great. We're still doing this. One half of the game we're with Dad and the other half of the game we're with Mom. But we still kind of do chores around here and whatnot. Isn't that just fantastic? Is there a crow nearby here? Like a crow that's going to try and warn me? I warned you, kid. And you're still going that way anyways. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, you're back. I haven't seen you in a while. I know what you're looking for, kid. You want something subversive, right? Everyone talks about an evil witch in the woods, so he wants to befriend her and prove him wrong, right? And then it turns out that it's all one big misunderstanding. She was a good witch after all. Or maybe she was bad and it just took the kindness of someone else to make her better. That's what all the storybooks teach you, right? Tough luck, kid. It doesn't work like that in the real world. Sometimes people are just evil and there's no helping it. And all the second chance in the world won't make a difference. You keep saying this kind of stuff, but I don't understand. Ever since I met her, she's been nice to me. She helped me get back home. She cooks me dinner. She teaches me stuff. And what do you do for her in return? Huh? No good favor goes unreturned. She's going to make you pay her back for all those favors one way or another. And I don't think you'll be ready for when that happens. I've given you the extent of my help. Whatever comes next, I hope it works out in your favor. But I don't think I can stick around to see it. Goodbye. And good luck. Damn, Crow, are you alright? Mom, I'm here. Sorry if I was late. Happy Harvest Night. Happy Harvest Night to you too. And no worries, you're right on time. I'm still getting dinner ready. I'm almost finished though. So you can play around for a bit if you like. Or just sit at the table to let me know if you're ready when you're ready to eat. I will do the playing around part because I didn't investigate the red room at all. The door is locked. And this one's not locked. The crate has a large crack in it. The glass has been cleared up. This room has something to it. I was just seeing if there was anything different about it, that's all. The moonlight shines in here. Yes, because all the lights are on. That's why it's probably more visible. What am I even saying? Probably going to ask who... Does there be any kind of way to open it? But also there's no trap door there. 6:16. So you was trying to tell me the time the following day. As if I was already there. Empty cauldron. Oh, the game kind of lagged there. Old bathtub. Old toilet. You don't have to go. Both the cold and warm water run fine. No, it's called hot water, not warm water. Although warm water be very appealing. Although it won't like those for people who like to have their baths incredibly hot. Hot like a lobster will go, that's too hot for me to be in. So why would that room be locked all of a sudden? Maybe I should have gone to the red room before the nightmare was over. Is there truly anything else I could do here? Sit down for dinner. Let's see what we can do. So, are you excited for the Harvest Festival tomorrow? It's actually going to be the first one allowed to attend. Even my friends are going to be there. Sounds fun. Hey, are you okay? Oh yes, I was just thinking. That one day I would like to be able to attend too. I'm sure we can make that happen. I mean, once everyone in town realizes that you don't mean any harm and stuff. Yeah. Yes, maybe one day. Still though, I'd like to contribute to the festival somehow, some way. So I made something for it. Oh? It's this. This vial. The liquid inside looks like the red stuff from the cauldron I saw the other night. It smelled awful. The town. There's a statue in the center, right? Of a goddess holding a chalice. Do you think you could pour this vial into the chalice she holds? It's a good luck charm. I don't think so. I made it to ensure a wonderful harvest season for everyone. I don't know. I mean, tonight the chalice is gonna fill up with moonlight. And it's supposed to have the same effect. Plus, I'm not supposed to touch the statue, really. It's considered very sacred, and, if I touch it, I could get in trouble for, vandalisms and stuff. Please, Rio? I spent a long time on it, and it really means a lot to me. You don't even have to come back after you do it. You can just go back at home. It really isn't a big deal, you know. I doubt you would get into that much trouble. And I've done so much for you, haven't I? Can't you do this one favour for me? For your mother, after all she's done for you? You what? No. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Pardon me? It wouldn't be right. At least, not without asking first. I was always taught to respect the goddess's statue, and that the only drink allowed is in the chalice's moonlight. Really? After everything I've done for you? I fed you, housed you, taught you, And this is how you repay me? As if I owed you any of these things to begin with. I know, and... No, don't call me Mom anymore. I can't do it. Then, you cannot be my child. Well then, it's time to leave. Something happened. Dad! Oh dear. Oh dear. Rio? Was that you? Goodness, Rio. Dad. Let's see. Rio, how did this happen? Your legs, there. Dad, she's... Be quiet, Rio. It's okay now. As for you... Ooh. Stay away from my son. Ooh. Hi there. Well, that seemed to be the case. Dad. You. That magic. It was supposed to be for the festival. What are you talking about? The festival. Oh, Rio, don't worry about city fireworks. You're more important than anything like that. Rio. Are you... How do you feel? I'm okay, Dad. I can't feel anything. It doesn't hurt. That's good. That's good. I'm a little scared, though. What's going to happen when the sun comes back up? It won't. I'll make sure it doesn't. Don't be silly, Dad. There's no way you could do that. Nonsense. I'll drown this world in darkness if it means keeping you safe. Dad, what should I do? You don't have to do anything. If I sleep, will I be okay? Yes, you will be. I'll make sure of it. Okay, then. I think I want to go to bed now. Yes, yes. That's alright. Good night, Rio. I love you. You'll see me in the morning. Bad NT, the sun won't come out tomorrow. Ha ha ha. So refusing... I wonder if there's any certain conditions beforehand. Like, if you do certain things, it will lead to bad end 2, but if you don't do certain things and make the same decision, it will lead to bad end 1. Uncertain on that one. Fine, we'll take the vial. But doesn't mean I can do it, though. Just because you say we'll take it, doesn't mean to say that we can apply it. Yes, of course I'll do it. I mean, it's just a good luck charm, right? There shouldn't be any harm to it. Maybe it'll bring us extra luck this harvest season. And we'll get jam pumpkins. Oh, I knew I could count on you. Go now, you should fill it before midnight tonight. I know the results will be so wonderful I'll be able to see them from here, I promise you. Go on then. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. No one's out here. All I gotta do is climb up on the statue, pour this in, then I'll just go home like she told me. I know it's nothing bad, but I still feel nervous about it. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. Don't. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. What if I just don't want to fill it up? Oh, for goodness sake, we're going to have to fill it up, won't we? Let's see. Let's knock on these doors. Hey, somebody has lured me in order to fill up the chest with whatever this thing is. I think it's going to be used to banish all the scarecrows of the town or something like that. Or something to enhance the power of... Or maybe the statue itself is what's keeping this witch at bay. The statue looms above you. Somehow her pose doesn't seem as jovial as it usually does. Hello, Miss Lucinia. I've got a drink for you. You climbed up to the statue and filled the chalice. There you go. It was a present from my mom, so I hope you like it. I'll see you again later for the Harvest Festival. I feel like this is a bad thing. A really bad thing. Great. Yawn, good morning. Oh, huh? Is it still night time? Why haven't I changed back? Dad? Dad, are you home? Where are you? Look what you did. Look what's happened. What is all this? And what happened to the farm? The sky? And the moon is red. What's going on? I gotta go to town. I gotta find someone. I gotta find Dad. Look what you did. What you did to the chalice did that. You should not have applied it. Bale of hay, you should have just went to bed like if nothing happened. But guess what? You had to fill up that chalice. Don't want to... I guess I have to go to town. It's the only thing that's left. It probably applies to everyone that's not a... haven't got any magical... Yeah, Haley, what happened? I didn't even mean to skip past all that. This is what you did. The goddess is covered in what appears to be blood. The inscription on the plaque changed. It reads... You have fed the goddess your wishes for the harvest season. She has delivered upon you the season that you wished for. May your harvest be as plentiful as you hoped. Oh dear. Locked. But you have a haunting thing, you don't really want to go inside anyways. Okay, what about this one? Oh no, look at the window here. Ew, that's haunting. That's real haunting. Really haunting. Library. Nah, it's I knew it. Rio, there you are. Mom, what's happening? I can't find my dad or anyone. What happened? What happened? The Harvest Festival is happening. A grand start to an incredible harvest season. And it's all thanks to you. Look at it all, isn't it beautiful? An endless supply of food. An endless celebration with the finest ambrosia one could ask for. And with us running it all, I'd been waiting here for so long. Time and time again I wondered if I even made the right choice choosing this place. Bill said it wasn't worth it. Then that I should try someplace else. But where else would I be able to reap such a plentiful harvest? All my waiting has finally paid off, and it's all thanks to you, my beautiful son. The son I deserved all along. I'll be the queen of this world, and I guess it makes you my little prince then, doesn't it? What's with that face? Oh, don't look so sad, Rio. I've invited all my friends. They'll be here soon to celebrate with us. You don't have any friends. And I know they'll want to thank you for the wonderful harvest too. I knew it. So... is there something else that we could do while we're within the house? 2 bad ends and 1 good/true end. How do we get to the good ending though? This room has to be the key to the good true ending of the game. Otherwise, what would the point of this door being locked be? I wonder if we'd be able to alter the ingredients inside this and make it into something that doesn't affect the chalice badly. Because she wants us to take this, but yet, could there be something within that locked room that allows us to change the contents of this ingredient without affecting the appearance of said ingredient? Because that ingredient could be the key between allowing it to be a blood-filled bad harvest and a unaffected good harvest. Now there's scars on this painting and her eyes have disappeared. Something about the painting seems different from before, maybe just couldn't see it well in the dark. No, her eyes were definitely following me. So there could be something else in this house which is visible because we have the lantern lit now. Hidden in the fog in addition to the numbers of the night. If only I can get them right, then I'll be able to unlock it. Hello. Right in here, library. Hidden in the fog in addition to the numbers of the night. What are the numbers of the night? Could be just midnight, so just a bunch of zeros. But there's this which reads 616. Are those the numbers of the night? 6248 plus 616, which would be 744. There we go! There seems to be a collection of books in the chest. They are all children's books, things like educational book tales and fairy tales. Open up the covers, you can see the library signature. Whoa, These are way past overdue. There's a note at the bottom of the pile. If you're reading this, and I know you can read this, don't even think about it. Put them back before I burn them. Geez, okay, guess I won't be taking any of these. So it can't be a key within the house, unless of course you're lying. This is a key. But no, it couldn't possibly go to... Could it? Could it really belong to that door? So what didn't I do in my original playthrough that I did now? The only thing I could think of that I didn't do was when I originally went to the library, I didn't read the 3 yellow books before we went there the second time. That's the only thing I can think of, because I only remember reading 2 of those 3 yellow books. But I think the requirement is that before you go to the house on the second day, you read all 3 yellow books in the library. And then you got a 4th one, which you read before picking up the lantern. The 5th one that can only be accessible after picking up the lantern. Right, finally time. Let's unravel this mystery. This key, it has to go here, right? The doors are locked. Hell yeah. Hey, you're here. Oh, hi kid. How'd you get in here? You dropped your key. You got me. This used to be my old room. What? How are you, her son? Then does it mean you're in Grandma? There we go. That's the name that appeared in the 3rd book. The person who wrote in those books? Yeah, that's me. So you were Mom's son? Her other son? Yeah, I feel like you're coming to this revelation over and over again. Oh, sorry, why are you here? I come by every now and again to collect some old stuff of mine. Not that I had a lot to begin with, but it's not easy to carry things as little as I am right now. So how do you change from possibly a human being into a crow? Well, go ahead and look around, kid. I know you're curious. I am very curious. An old journal sits on the floor. Am I allowed to read this? Go ahead. It might even be better if you do. Winter on a certain day of a certain month of a certain year. It hasn't snowed yet. That makes me happy. It means I can keep going into town. I used to hate going into town because of all the scarecrows. Honestly, they still freak me out. It's like they're peering into me, drilling their eyes into my very being. They know I don't belong, but despite that, they don't make me feel sick. Not at all. Not like they do to you. I guess that's why you make me go into town instead, huh? Nah, I think even if they did make me sick, you'd force me to go anyways. Spring something something something. I saw Miss B for the first time in a while today. She told me I got so much taller from the last time she saw me. She said she missed seeing me at the library. I was always one of her best students. I learned so quickly. She said she remembered helping me learn to write my name. She started getting a little emotional about it. I did too. Learning how to write was probably the best thing that ever happened to me, even if it comes with its own consequences at home. What kind of consequences? That reminds me. I saw a woman in town get mad at her kid today. Outside the bookstore, he was whining and screaming and making all sorts of noise. And she clearly had enough. You could see it in her face. She was mad. What kind of madness? But she didn't hit him. Some something. She said I was late coming back from town today. I wasn't. And I brought her everything she needed. So she had no reason to get so angry. But by this point, I understand that she doesn't need a reason to be angry. She'll lock me in the storage room all night for looking at her Ron. I'm sure she thinks it's a punishment, but it's not like my room is that much bigger than the storage room to begin with. She's been getting a lot easier to pee off lately, though. I'm not sure why, but it worries me. Okay, so what's the autumn entry? It's the only reason I'm still here. Getting older? It's apparent now more than ever that somebody has to keep an eye on her. If only I was strong enough to do something about it. And Autumn. I know what she wants to do now, and I know she'll try to make me do it. Ah, the chalice thing. I refuse. These are people, not her playthings, and certainly not her food. And they've been more of a family to me than she ever was. Too many times now, I listened to her because I was afraid. But this is bigger than me, and I won't let her have her way. I'm not going to help her do what she wants. This is the last straw. I'm running away. I'm going to town, and I'm going to tell everybody about what she's planning. So you were the one who wrote all those messages. You must have been the one. I'm not afraid anymore. It's a good thing you're not afraid anymore. A wooden box full of unknown contents. There doesn't appear to be any kind of way to open it. And the bed. So you were human once. I imagine you were human once. Where's the rest of it? What do you mean? There is no rest of it. That's all I wrote. But you talked about how you were going to run away. What happened after that? What happened? She caught me, that's what happened. And it's why I'm stuck like this. She knew I'd try to tell everyone, so she cursed me to stay trapped in my bird form forever. I'm way too small to do anything like this, and not a lot of people listen to the warnings of a silly little bird like me. But you still told me. Yeah, 'cause you're a kid, you need to hear it the most. With me out of the picture, you were exactly the kind of person she needed. Still, I don't know if I can believe all this. Mum was always so nice, and yeah, that's... Look, listen here, kid. If somebody's mean to you, you wouldn't approach them. But if they're nice to you and want to manipulate you, therefore, they would be nice to you in order to manipulate you. Your curse. Is there any way to reverse it? Huh? Yeah, but it ain't that easy. What is it? Maybe I can help. Not unless you're an expert in sewing the arms off grown women. I need to reverse this curse is to drink the blood of a family member. Ew, it's like, curse this half-bird child, ungrateful is he. If he wished to fly away, then only a bird he shall be. Drain the sap and blood from your family tree. Ingest it at once, and only then you'll be set free. Or be free. I'll never forget it. I hate that stupid dorky rhyme. But she sets it up this way, knowing that if I ever got close enough to her to attempt it, she'd crush me easily. Do you want to try some of my straw? It might work. Pardon me? I mean, if she's my mum and she's your mum, then that makes us brothers. And when I look like this, well, I don't know. Kind of seems like every part of me is made of straw. My hair, blood, heck, probably my bones too. So maybe if you eat some of my straw, it'll work the same way? You're joking, right? Well, it's better to try than not to try. I mean, it might not work, but isn't it worth at least trying? It's just straw. The worst that could happen is that you ate some hay. Alright, screw it. Give me a straw. And then... Oh dear. Come on, isn't that hard to eat? I used to eat leaves all the time before Dad told me to stop. Kid, what... Ah, good. It worked. Holy hell, it did work. Come on, kid, let's get you out of here. Hey, I can't leave yet. Mum is still waiting for me out there. You don't want that woman as your mum, kid. Don't you see that by now? Look what she did to me the second I said no to her. What do you think is going to happen to you? Stop yelling so much. Even if Mum isn't as nice as I thought, does it really mean I can just leave? Of course you can. I'm giving you an out right now. Hop out of the window and we'll go back to town. Leave this old witch to rot in the woods by herself. But she's waiting for me out there. Ugh, I should have known you'd be difficult about this. I'm trying to save you from my fate, or hell, even worse. But of course you wouldn't get it. You're just a kid. Yeah, you're just a teenager who has a better grasp on the world than you do. Besides, isn't trying to run away exactly how you got caught? Jeez, kid, alright, I get it. But what are you going to do then? She's going to ask you to do something there for her. Something out there for her, you know. It's harvest night, and she's been planning for it. If you try to refuse her, I'll figure something out. I'm a smart kid after all. And Mum, maybe it won't be as bad as you think. Don't place your bets on it. I'll be waiting for you outside. Whatever you do, get out that front door safely, alright? I will do so. Thank you very much. And as for you, we have a conversation to go through. Oh, we don't get the two choice means sabotage. Sure, I'll take it. Let me just... Ah, I dropped it. I'm so sorry, Mom. It was an accident. But it isn't all bad. I'll just go back home and tell everyone... You dropped it. I know you dropped it on purpose. Do you think I'm stupid? No, of course not. I don't. I just... Outrageous. All my children know how to do is disappoint me. Mom? Great, huh? Nice try. Ooh. Get out of here, kid. Oh dear. Don't just sit there. Go! I'm going to take care of it. You. Look at you. Doing what you know best. Getting in my way. You always were a disappointment to me, Ingram. Not going to say anything? Not even to your own mother? No, because you're evil. Being a mother and an evil being in general. You can't scare me anymore. That's the reason you cursed me, isn't it? Because you knew you couldn't scare me anymore. And when I'm not scared, I'm stronger than you. We'll see about that. You know, Ingram, despite all the heartache you've caused me, I am still a parent. The hell? What are you doing? Get your ugly claws out of my mouth. Did it make you feel better to say that? Are you happy now? It may be hard for you to see, but I am a mother, and there's nothing a mother loves more than to see her children happy. So won't you do your poor old lady some good? And smart? No! Oh. Dad! Okay. Come on, Dad, wake up! Wake up, my friend needs help! Rio? Is it morning already? I could have sworn... Rio? What is this? You weren't supposed to... I know, I wasn't supposed to go out at night. And I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry about it. But my friend, he's in trouble, and he needs help. If we don't hurry, she might... No. I took care of it. She can't hurt anyone anymore. But if it's not too much to ask, I do need help. Oh. With a little something else. Ooh. What was that little something else? I wonder what that little something else was. Okay. So he needed some sewing. What is this? Two friends now? What are you smiling about? Happy to see the fireworks? Or happy managed to survive last night with our asses intact? Yeah. All my friends may have moms, but none of them have a big brother like I do. Yeah, we're brothers. I don't really think I can deny that at this point. I'm sure anyone can see the family resemblance, so I was correct in the fact that the witch and Rio's father was related, but I got it mixed up where they were both husband and wife, or just partners, most definitely at some point. Dad had Rio, the mother had Ingram, but obviously the two of them don't know each other, so they must have been separated at such a young point in life. And then from there, the separation obviously caused the family to live different ways, but one of them retained as a crow, but the other one retained as a witch, or crow witch, and the other wasn't a crow witch, but definitely a witch still. I mean, look at us, we've got the same smile, don't we? Sure do. Truant, a smile to match my own. So yeah, credits. I love this little game. Love this little Halloween. Thank you for playing. That's a nice smile right there. Lovely. Absolutely charming. Is there anything like a... Okay, cool. So folks, that is Crowscare. I believe definitely that the only thing I did not get within my original playthrough was looking at that third yellow book with Ingram written in it before going into the second night of the game, because those yellow books were definitely there, but I just didn't look at the yellow book first. So in a way it's kind of good because I want to be able to see the bad ends there. So thank you all so much for watching. For me, this is about 2 hours and 40 minutes of recording because I had to go through the game again in order to try and find what it is that I did wrong. I did everything right except from reading the yellow books in their categorized day in which they need to be read in when they appear first. So the golden chest was the correct thing to do because that had diary books, sorry, not diary books, but library books that were long overdue. But the crow just never dropped me the key because I didn't get all the requirements on the days in which they need to be acquired on. But now that we do, it's all good. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please check out Crowscare for yourselves and see if there are any other small little mysteries in which you can find in the game which I didn't. And we shall see each other in the next video, whatever it may be. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves.